let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ready. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Trouble, 38. Hey, red. Steal, black. Cut.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, they run with Hill. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat-trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seen the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll run with Chubb. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And now an audible here into something else. He's going to get it again. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it. I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
10.
3rd and 1. Here's Thompson Robinson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
An opening for Chubb on 1st down as he dashes forward for about 7. The Browns at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Fight 60. Go pink.
In motion, the tight end.
Smash.
Thompson Robinson off of play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. First and 10, Thompson Robinson to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 14. 41 yards on the ground for him so far.
The defense has been on the field a long time now, and after a run like that, they've got to feel like they're almost on roller skates and getting pushed backwards on just about every snap.
Shot, 17. Hut, hut.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Second down, Thompson Robinson now. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson being chased out left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Rockets spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Black Ultra. Set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Black, red. Huge, yellow. Blaster, 6.
Here's Thompson Robinson again on second and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Ready?
Going for it. Thompson Robinson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Drill, 52. Mega. Blue,
Doolin, the man in motion.
ready.
Chubb will get the call running left. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here we go, set. White.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Set, go.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Ready, go. 6, mega. Hut.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Black. Rail, yellow.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Set.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Come on,
From the
set.
44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Blaster. Seal, black. Hut.
The DTR going to throw it here. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Blue striker. Needle blue. Hut.
Thompson Robinson to throw on first down. He's got his receiver, Cooper. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready?
And once more, it's Thompson Robinson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Green jack. Yellow.
In
go.
motion left, that's
Red,
Cooper.
cycle. Set.
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the set.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Smack. Red. On the ball.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it right side to Cooper. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
The Browns needed a true #1 receiver when they dealt for Cooper, and he took on that role immediately. Over 1,100 yards and a career-best 9 touchdowns in 2022. Their now established top target picks up a first down.
45-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Ready?
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Greg Newsome up to make the stop. This is 2nd and 8. They'll send Brown in motion right. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On third down, Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. On the return is Ward. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
97. Strike. Check. Strike. Slide through. Ready.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
White. Ready.
Thompson Robinson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime. For this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Ravens 14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
Cooper will come in motion right.
Steel, black. Blue, stripe.
Play action, now Thompson Robinson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 2nd and 6. Another run here with Dobbins. And some room to work. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And bulldozing his way through. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. On the move past the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Flowers going to go in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Browns 17. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Yellow.
Cooper, the man in motion left.
Pause red. Black shot. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Go pink.
And Cooper will go in motion.
Red. Cycle.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Strike him.
They'll gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Smash. Red. Fury. Yellow. Set.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
43 rail. Zoom.
They'll
black.
send a receiver in motion to the right.
Blaster. 6. Slice blue. White. White. Set. Cut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
12. 10. Check Fury. Cut.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Okay, right?
2nd down and 8.
52 blaster. 6. Mega. Rail. Yellow. Drill green. Steel. Black. Ready?
Thompson Robinson off of play action. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Go red.
Dueling the man in motion.
Blue striker. 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 Ready.
They go up the middle with Chubb. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Thompson Robinson now. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Fight 60. Hey, go Fury. Needle blue. Yellow, go. Jackrabbit, jackrabbit.
A give. This is Chubb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here we go.
Now
Here we go.
1st and goal.
Yellow, Lonnie. Striker, striker. Hey, hey, blue. Claws red. Say, hut. Set, go.
Chubb will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Here we go.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, green. Ten cycles. Black shot. Hey, red. Green jack. Red cycle. Black ultra. Set.
Here's Thompson Robinson. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Set. Ready.
This is 3rd and goal.
Hut, hut.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. So it sails out of bounds close to midfield, and they'll say actually right at midfield.
Let's go now.
This is 1st and 10.
Smash. Red. Fuse. Yellow. Blaster. 6. 5.
Thompson Robinson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On the double.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Slide smooth. Ready?
He's back to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Well, this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Here comes 2nd down.
Yellow, zoom. 6, mega.
to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Yellow. Drill green. Field black. Set, huh?
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Odell Beckham on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Don't worry.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Browns, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.